Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about some interesting news we have regarding Star Wars Outlaws, the game that will be coming out relatively soon that we just got a trailer for. And apparently the map for the whole game, all the worlds and everything, is supposedly going to dwarf Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Creative director says planet maps are double to triple the size of the zones in Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Star Wars Outlaws is going to have even more expansive worlds than those seen in Ubisoft's 2018 hit Assassin's Creed Odyssey, according to the developers of the upcoming open-world adventure game. Talking to Edge magazine, Star Wars Outlaws creative director Julian Garretti explained that exploring each playable planet will be something of an odyssey in and of itself, with some worlds doubling to tripling the size of one of Assassin's Creed's Odyssey 7 zones. Wait, each playable planet will be something of an odyssey in and of itself? With some worlds doubling to tripling? Wait, the worlds itself are double to triple Assassin's Creed Odyssey's map? We're not even talking about the whole freaking game and like galaxy? What? All the worlds in the video game are designed from scratch by Ubisoft Massive Entertainment and are not procedurally generated. That being said, each world has fixed locations that you can visit above the planet and on the surface, which is effectively the standard for Star Wars games anyways. The game is placed Star Wars Outlaws between the events of Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. So the developers sought to recreate the feel of what Star Wars Galaxy looked like around that time, which is cool because it's going to be all Empire stuff. Down to creating a lens for the game's camera that makes the adventure have similar lighting and presentation to those movies. That's really, really nice. Really good attention to detail. As far as gameplay is concerned, Garretti indicated that players having extensive freedom is a major goal for this title, with each encounter being set up to have multiple possible approaches that suit where the player wants to take K-Vess. These encounters will have long-term consequences for the player, as the game's reputation system will open up avenues for specific... Oh, interesting. So it's going to be like GTA or like, Knights of the Old Republic, where you can, like, your decisions essentially make you dark side or light side. It's going to be like Quantic Dream's Detroit Become Human. So you could have different ways to play this game, multiple different ways, different outcomes, maybe, most likely. The reputation system will open up avenues for specific quests and affect your standing with various factions as you progress. Nix, the animal companion and partner in crime for Vess, serves a similar function to BD-1 in the Jedi games by assisting the player in the various combat and puzzle sequences that she experiences. Some other details pointed out in the piece are that the Trailblazer, the ship players will use to explore the Outer Rim with, was inspired by spaceship models and toys in the 1970s and 1980s, though the droid Ally ND5 is based more on the designs of the prequel trilogy. Nix's look is also inspired by Jim Henson's various characters, being somewhat more in line with the 1970-1980s aesthetic. Star Wars Outlaws showcases the criminal underworld during the waning days of the Galactic Empire. Players will step into the shoes of K-Vess, who works alongside ND5, a modified BX series commando battle droid, and her pet alien creature Nix. Under the recommendation of the mysterious Jalen, Nix and her allies will go on a journey that will have her fight against the Empire and the various crime syndicates working parallel to them. And I like that idea. I like the idea that we're, as cool as it would be to play a Jedi, and I would be all down for that, especially in this kind of a world. I think it's much more fun for this game because we are getting more Jedi games that we actually get to explore the underworld of everything, and you can't really do that so much if you are a Jedi. Maybe if you're like, kind of like the old, Knights of the Old Republic or whatever, where you can start out going through the underworld of different planets to get to the bottom of different things. But with this one, it just seems like it's completely going to be something really different and special, where you are a bounty hunter. I just wish that you could have like pretty cool gear. I don't know what the gear system is like. Maybe you can have like different armor or helmets or stuff like that. This motley crew will explore a variety of open world environments across the galaxy far, far away, using their wit and will to survive. Star Wars Outlaws will be released sometime in 2024, so next year. So that's, dude, like firsthand live reaction to the size of the maps of not just the whole galaxy in the game, but the actual worlds themselves. Like, that's pretty huge. That's pretty huge. I mean, that's going to be bigger than Jedi Survivor. There could literally be like tens of hours of gameplay on each planet, like 10 to 30 hours on each planet for stuff to do. Potentially, potentially. At least maybe 10 per each planet, which would be pretty sweet. And the fact that you can just take off into space and go to any planet you want, I think is going to be the most fun part about this game, is that there are no confines and you can just do whatever you wish to do, whatever you please. That's something I'm really looking forward to with the game, is that flexibility. We had a bit of that with Jedi Fallen Order, but and Survivor, but it's not like what this game is going to be like. So hey, we'll judge it when it comes out. I hope that it's going to be extremely immersive, and I hope that it's going to be really expansive in the sense where, really good for world building, and you can travel to different planets and have some fun and do whatever you want, basically. So I hope the customization is also really top tier, where you can, choose your outfits and your blasters and the grip for your blaster, the color of the grip for your blaster, the knurling, all that stuff. So yeah, hey, cool. That's great. I'm glad it's going to be a big, big game. Huge, huge. What I'm really hoping for with this game is for us to be able to play as a bounty hunter and really get into the nitty gritties of the underworld of Star Wars, which is what it's about. But like, namely, the crime syndicates, maybe even going to Nar Shaddaa, maybe even learning more about the Hutts. Like, can we just go to Tatooine if we want? Are we able to go to Shmi's hut? Are we able to go to Watto's workshop if we need to? Like, how intuitive is this game? How expansive and free roaming is this game? I wonder. Can you literally talk to like any character you want? Do they all have different things to say depending on the mood, depending on the time, depending on what happens? I think with a game this big, one of the make it or break it's is the AI. You can't have AI that sucks or that's stupid and just takes you out of the experience. I think GTA is pretty fun and interesting for that, but I think Red Dead Redemption 2 probably has some of the best AI that I've ever seen in any game. So I would hope that this one, Star Wars Outlaws, would emulate something like that, where you have like some dude going off and chopping wood and he's on his own AI journey. You could follow him and watch him do that. Or, like a bird carrying a fish and doing what it needs to. Like, I really like those kind of games. A lot of detail and stuff that you may never notice, but when you do, it makes all the difference. You're like, holy crap, this game is really well made. They really thought of everything. That's what I'm hoping is going to happen with GTA 6. Anyways, yeah, I'm excited for this game. I hope we get the remake, or I'd say the revamp. I hope the revamp of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. I think that would be something that a lot of us want to see. I hope it's not shelved, but we'll see what happens. Love you guys. Hope you have a great day, and I'll see you all in the next video. Until then, remember, the Force will be with you always. And check out my Spotify. 20 new uploads today.